Okay, I went ahead and I chopped down the bottom part of the hat a little further, and you know, tried to get it into the shape of a where it would wrap around the head. Now he's going to be kind of big and a little bit on the fat side, which I kind of wanted from the start. You'll find out in a little bit why. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we'll trim some of this down because this is way too big for his head. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit, and including, we're going to find out where his chin is. So this is his face right here. We're going to put the chin right about there. So how far is that from the nose? Well, that's about another less than 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start chopping to give him a chin here. You'll see this in a little bit here. I'm just going to start following this up. I always do the face first, because if that doesn't work out, folks, then you really don't have to worry too much about the rest. Now this won't be a beard on this guy. Let's see if we go a little further. Like I said, I do all this off out of my head. I don't have any pattern to go by. So I'm just going to chop this up around and just keep working it. I'm going to bring this down just a tad, not by much, because I need that there for a reason. So I'm going to put some things on him yet. And we're going to put some hair on coming out from underneath this hat. So we're going to do that as well. This is going to be trimmed down. We should trim that down just a tad yet. It's a little bit too thick. I'm just scooping it out, kind of. Some of you have asked about my knives. This one is a stationary knife I bought out in Frankenmuth a number of years ago. Have not been able to find the gentleman that made it. It's a wonderful knife. It was not an expensive knife. It only cost me 10 bucks at the show. So, you know, it was really minimal. And it was a great little deal. They have a nice little show there at Frankenmuth if you get a chance to go out there. It's in October. Wasn't out there this past year. Too much going on here at home. Alright, so I'm going to keep bringing this down a little bit. He's way too fat down here. But, okay, so I'm going to try to bring his head up, and I'm going to try to give him a shoulder. Let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Alright. Alright, that's good. Alright. And you'll understand this in a second here. We're going to cut that out. So where the bottom of the chin is to that line that I just put on there, we're going to bring this up and we're going to just chop this out. We're going to make that distinct. Okay? Just like so. Just goofing around with an idea today, and like I said, sometimes these ideas come out of the blue. I was thinking of this yesterday and I thought this would be fun to do. Okay, bring this in a little further, just like so. Alright, we're going to just keep following this out. We're going to keep cutting this out. There's a little more cutting on this. He's a little bit bigger than the shepherd that I had done. And write it down. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring this down around here because I have to. Get rid of that chin there. I got to keep an eye on my time here so I don't go over this segment. I've got to take a little more off on this side. Alright. Now, what we're going to do, he's going to have a little bit of hair coming out from underneath. Alright? Just like so. And let me bring this up a little bit more. You do need strength in your hands to cut the wood. This wood seems a little bit tougher to me today. I'm just eyeballing them. Alright. So what we're going to do here is his chin. His chin will go up like so. And like so. And his hair will come down. We're going to make a little bit of a notch there. Alright. Okay, go in like a big triangular cut. Okay, to separate the hair. His neck is going to be hidden because he's kind of big and short. And same thing over here. Take a little bit at an angle. You take that a little bit at an angle. And then undercut it. Just like so. Then work your way in. Okay. And then that will go further this way. Okay, that will separate his hair from the hat. Hopefully it always looks the same on both sides. That's the hard part with carving, is making sure you've got two sides that look kind of even. Alright. Now because he doesn't have a mustache at all, we're going to go ahead and start cutting in parts of his face here. Just like so. Alright. Same thing over here. Alright folks, we'll be right back.